Every single thing in the universe is made of energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body, and even the space around you. What most people don't realize is that this energy isn't random or chaotic. It follows patterns, frequencies, and vibrations that can be influenced. The ancient sages, mystics, and even modern quantum physicists agree on one core truth: reality is not as solid as it appears. It is flexible, fluid, and deeply connected to the energy you emit. Think of your life as a movie being projected on a screen. The projector is your inner energy, and the film is the vibration you hold. If you want to change the movie of your life, the events, the opportunities, the relationships, you must change the energy that projects it. Manipulating energy doesn't mean forcing or controlling it in a negative sense. Instead, it means learning how to align, channel, and direct it with awareness. Just as a skilled musician can tune an instrument to produce a perfect note, you too can tune your personal energy field to produce the experiences you desire. This tuning is what creates quantum events. Sudden, seemingly magical shifts in your life that feel like miracles, but are actually the natural outcome of energy alignment. Quantum events are those rare and powerful experiences where reality bends in your favor in ways that logic can't fully explain. They are the chance encounters that open life-changing doors, the sudden windfalls that seem to come out of nowhere, or the miraculous healing that defies medical expectations. These events aren't accidents. They are manifestations of aligned energy collapsing into form. In the quantum field, the invisible ocean of possibilities, every potential version of reality already exists. There is a version of you who is wealthy, one who is deeply in love, one who is successful beyond imagination, and even one who is stuck and struggling. All of these possibilities exist simultaneously. What determines which version becomes real is the frequency you hold and the energy you manipulate. When you deliberately shift your frequency through intention, visualization, and emotional alignment, you collapse one version of reality into the present moment. That collapse is the quantum event. It feels like magic, but in truth, it is science meeting spirituality. By learning to manipulate energy, you don't create quantum events from scratch. You simply step into the version of reality where they already exist. Before you can manipulate energy, you must first become aware of it. Most people live on autopilot, trapped in repetitive thoughts and emotions that generate the same old reality day after day. They don't realize that every thought is an energetic pulse and every emotion is a frequency signal. If you constantly think about fear, scarcity, or failure, you are broadcasting that energy into the quantum field, and life mirrors it back through experiences. But the moment you wake up to the fact that you are an energetic being, you gain the power to shift. Awareness is like switching on a light in a dark room. Suddenly you see that you are not a victim of life but a creator. To manipulate energy, begin by observing your thoughts without judgment. Notice the emotions you dwell in most often. Are they empowering or disempowering? Then ask yourself, what energy am I feeding into the field? The more conscious you become of your inner state, the more control you gain over the outer reality. Awareness is the foundation of energy manipulation, because you cannot change what you cannot see. Once you are aware, you can choose to feed the field with new, elevated frequencies that align with the quantum events you want. Emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They are powerful energetic codes that communicate with the universe. Joy, gratitude, love, and excitement vibrate at high frequencies, while anger, guilt, fear, and shame vibrate at lower ones. When you sustain high-frequency emotions, you create coherence in your energy field. This coherence sends a clear, powerful signal into the quantum field, which then organizes reality to reflect it back. That's why gratitude practices, affirmations, and visualization are so effective. They don't just change your mindset, they change your vibration. But here's the secret: the universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to your energy. You can say 1,000 affirmations like, I am rich, or I am loved. But if you feel lack, fear, or unworthiness inside, the signal you are actually sending is the opposite. Manipulating energy requires emotional mastery. You must learn to generate the emotions of the outcome you want before it physically shows up. If you want abundance, feel abundant now. If you want love, radiate love now. This emotional alignment is the engine that drives quantum events into your life. It's not just about thinking. It's about feeling the frequency you wish to live in. If emotions are the fuel, intention is the steering wheel that directs your energy. Without intention, energy is scattered and unfocused, like a light bulb shining in all directions. With intention, energy becomes laser, focused, like a beam of light that can cut through steel. Intention is more than just wishing or hoping. It is a conscious decision to align your energy with a specific outcome. When you set a clear intention, you give your subconscious mind and the quantum field a directive. You're telling the universe, this is the reality I choose to experience. But the trick is to set the intention and then release attachment. When you cling too tightly, you create resistance. When you release and trust, you allow the energy to flow freely. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust the process. Intention works the same way. Once set, it begins to organize your energy and draw the necessary conditions for the quantum event to unfold. The more focused and clear your intention, the more powerful the energy manipulation becomes. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools to manipulate energy and create quantum events. When you visualize, you are not simply daydreaming. You are programming your energetic field with images that act like blueprints. The subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined scenario and a real one, and this is the secret most people miss. By rehearsing your desired reality in the mind, you begin to embody the frequency of that experience. Imagine walking into your dream home, smelling the air, touching the furniture, and feeling the joy of living there. This level of sensory-rich imagination imprints a signal into your energy that the quantum field responds to. Visualization works best when paired with strong emotion, because emotion gives power to the mental picture. Without emotion, visualization is like static noise. With emotion, it becomes a clear broadcast. To manipulate energy, practice daily visualization as if you are living the outcome now. Over time, your energetic signature shifts, and life begins rearranging itself to match the internal picture. The key is consistency. Visualize not once but daily, until your energy and your vision become inseparable. That's when the quantum event is triggered. Your beliefs are the hidden codes that either empower or sabotage your ability to manipulate energy. If you secretly believe you are unworthy of love, then no matter how much you visualize or set intentions, your energy will broadcast lack and repel what you desire. Beliefs operate at the subconscious level, which makes them tricky because they often run undetected. To manifest quantum events, you must identify and reprogram limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, what do I really believe about money, love, health, or success? If your belief contradicts your desire, you are sending mixed signals into the field. To shift beliefs, you must expose them, question them, and then replace them with empowering truths. This process is like updating old software on your computer. You cannot run new programs on outdated systems. By rewriting your beliefs, you free your energy to align fully with your intentions. Belief isn't just mental, it is energetic conviction. When you believe something deeply, your whole being resonates with it. That resonance is what manipulates energy and calls quantum events into existence. Without aligned belief, energy remains scattered. With aligned belief, energy becomes unstoppable. One of the most overlooked aspects of manipulating energy is presence. The ability to be fully here, in the now. Quantum events don't happen in the past or the future. They collapse in the eternal present moment. Yet most people live lost in regrets of yesterday or worries about tomorrow. This drains their energy and weakens their signal. Presence, on the other hand, gathers all your energy into the now, where creation actually takes place. When you are fully present, you feel alive, centered, and clear. Your energy field becomes coherent, and the universe can respond to you directly. Presence also allows you to notice signs, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges, subtle forms of guidance from the quantum field. These nudges often lead you to the conditions where quantum events manifest. Meditation, mindfulness, and breathwork are practices that strengthen presence. They quiet the mind and return your awareness to the moment. When you master presence, you become a magnet for miracles because you stop leaking energy into time illusions and start radiating power into the now. The now is the doorway through which quantum events enter your life. While thoughts and emotions are powerful, energy manipulation also requires aligned action. Many people misunderstand manifestation, thinking it means sitting back and waiting for miracles. But the truth is, the universe meets you halfway. When you take inspired action, you amplify your energetic signal and accelerate the manifestation of quantum events. Action is how you anchor energy into the physical world. For example, if your intention is to start a business, visualize it, feel it, believe in it. But also take steps like creating a plan, networking, or learning the skills required. These actions are not random. They are energy in motion, showing the universe that you are serious about the outcome. The beauty of aligned action is that it doesn't feel forced. It flows naturally because it is guided by your inner frequency. The more you align your actions with your desired vibration, the more opportunities, synchronicities, and quantum events show up. Action is the bridge between the energetic and the physical. Without it, energy remains potential. With it, potential collapses into reality. Your body is not just a vessel, it is a living antenna that transmits and receives energy. Every cell vibrates, and the state of your body affects the clarity of your energetic signal. If your body is exhausted, toxic, or stagnant, your energy field becomes heavy and incoherent. On the other hand, when your body is vibrant, healthy, and energized, your signal is strong and magnetic. This is why practices like yoga, tai chi, breathwork, and even simple exercise are powerful tools for energy manipulation. They move stagnant energy, balance your system, and increase your vibration. Food also plays a role. High vibrational foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, and clean water support a clear energetic field, while processed or heavy foods can lower your frequency. When your body is in harmony, your mind and emotions follow. This creates a full spectrum coherence that amplifies your ability to create quantum events. Never underestimate the role of your body in manifestation. Treat it as a sacred instrument for broadcasting energy, and it will serve as a powerful ally in aligning with the reality you desire. One of the most powerful states you can achieve for manipulating energy is coherence between the heart and the mind. The heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field in the body, thousands of times stronger than the brain. When your thoughts, mind, and emotions, heart, are in conflict, your signal is chaotic and weak. For example, you might think, "I deserve success," but deep down you feel fear or doubt. That inner contradiction sends a scrambled message into the quantum field, which leads to mixed or delayed results. Coherence happens when your thoughts and emotions are aligned, creating a harmonious energetic signal. Practices like heart-centered meditation, gratitude journaling, and breathing exercises can help synchronize the brain and heart. When coherence is achieved, the body's energy field becomes highly ordered, like a perfectly tuned orchestra playing in harmony. This state is magnetic to quantum events because the universe recognizes the clarity of your signal and mirrors it back. The more time you spend in heart-mind coherence, the faster and smoother your manifestations unfold. It is like flipping the switch from static noise to a clear broadcast that reality cannot ignore. Many people unknowingly block their ability to manipulate energy by holding on to resistance. Resistance comes in the form of doubt, fear, attachment, and the need to control how and when things unfold. Imagine trying to push water into a specific shape. It resists because water flows naturally. Energy works the same way. The more you force, the more you block the flow. Manipulating energy does not mean controlling every detail. It means setting the intention, aligning the frequency, and then releasing attachment to the outcome. This is one of the hardest lessons for most people, because the ego craves certainty. But the quantum field doesn't operate on certainty. It operates on possibility. Letting go is about trusting that the energy you've put out is already organizing itself into your reality. Surrender is not weakness, it is ultimate power. When you let go, you allow the universe to orchestrate events in ways you could never predict. This is often when the most extraordinary quantum events occur, when you release control and let the energy do its work. Trust the timing, trust the flow, and trust the intelligence of the universe. The quantum field is not outside of you. It is within you and all around you. It is the invisible fabric that connects everything. To manipulate energy effectively, you must learn to synchronize with this field, like tuning into the right radio station. The field responds to coherence, clarity, and elevated emotion. When you meditate deeply, you often feel a sense of connection to something greater than yourself. This is synchronization with the field. In this state, you lose track of time and identity. You feel expansive, timeless, and infinite. From here, intentions carry immense power, because they are not limited by the ego's small perspective. Synchronizing with the field means aligning your personal energy with the universal energy. It requires stillness, openness, and trust. When you are in sync with the field, you don't just influence reality, you flow with it. Quantum events happen more frequently in this state because you are no longer separate from the field of possibilities, you are one with it. The more you practice entering this space, the more natural it becomes, and the more effortlessly you can call extraordinary experiences into your life. Synchronicity is one of the clearest signs that you are successfully manipulating energy. These are the meaningful coincidences that defy logic, thinking of someone, and then they call you, seeing repeating numbers, or encountering opportunities at exactly the right time. Synchronicities are not random. They are reflections of your energy interacting with the quantum field. When your vibration is aligned with your desires, reality arranges itself to guide you toward them. Paying attention to synchronicities is essential, because they act as breadcrumbs, showing you the path to your quantum events. The more you acknowledge them, the more they appear, because awareness strengthens the signal. Treat synchronicities as confirmation that your energy manipulation is working. They are whispers from the universe saying, you're on the right track. Sometimes, the synchronicity itself is the quantum event, and other times it is the gateway to something larger. By honoring these signs, you deepen your partnership with the universe and accelerate your manifestation journey. When you manipulate energy, you don't just affect your personal reality. You influence the collective field around you. Energy is contagious. Your frequency impacts the people, environments, and even circumstances you encounter. Think about how one person's positive energy can light up a room, while another's negativity can drain everyone. This ripple effect means that as you raise your vibration and align with quantum events, you also raise the potential for others to do the same. Your energy becomes a catalyst, creating waves of change that extend beyond what you can see. This is why personal transformation is never selfish. It contributes to the evolution of the whole. When you embody love, gratitude, or abundance, you broadcast those frequencies into the collective field, influencing outcomes on a larger scale. Sometimes, your quantum event might be the trigger for someone else's, and vice versa. The more you understand this ripple effect, the more responsibility and power you feel in managing your own energy. Every thought, every emotion, every intention you hold contributes to the quantum fabric of life. Gratitude is one of the most transformative frequencies when it comes to manipulating energy and creating quantum events. Unlike fleeting happiness, gratitude is a sustained vibration that tells the universe, I already have what I desire. This shift from lack to fullness changes everything. When you feel gratitude for things that haven't yet manifested, you collapse the timeline between desire and reality. In quantum terms, you step into the version of yourself where the outcome is already real. Gratitude is more than saying, thank you. It is an embodied state of appreciation that radiates from your heart. Daily practices like keeping a gratitude journal, meditating on what you appreciate, or expressing thanks aloud can rewire your energy field. The magic of gratitude is that it multiplies. The more you appreciate, the more the universe gives you to appreciate. This creates a feedback loop where your energy becomes a magnet for blessings. Gratitude dissolves resistance, amplifies coherence, and keeps you tuned to the frequency of abundance. If you make gratitude a lifestyle rather than a ritual, quantum events will become natural, frequent, and extraordinary. Your identity, the way you see yourself, is the ultimate code that shapes your energy. If deep down you identify as someone who is unlucky, unworthy, or always struggling, then no matter how much effort you put into manipulating energy, your subconscious will sabotage the results. Why? Because energy follows identity. The subconscious mind is programmed to stay consistent with who you believe you are. To create powerful quantum events, you must upgrade your identity. Instead of trying to get something, shift into being the person who already has it. For example, if you want wealth, adopt the identity of someone who is abundant, generous, and secure. If you want love, embody the identity of someone who is lovable, radiant, and magnetic. This shift is not about pretending or faking. It is about aligning your energy with your highest self. When your identity changes, your vibration changes. And when your vibration changes, the quantum field responds. Identity is like the root of a tree. If you change the root, the fruit must change. By embodying a new identity, you manipulate energy at the deepest level, creating quantum events that align with who you truly are becoming. One of the biggest misconceptions about manifestation is expecting quantum events to happen instantly, like ordering fast food. Energy manipulation doesn't always follow human timelines. The quantum field has its own rhythm, often called divine timing. Sometimes, delays happen not because your energy isn't working, but because conditions are still aligning. Think of a seed planted in the soil. It takes time to sprout, grow roots. If you dig it up too soon, you disrupt the process. In the same way, impatience can block quantum events. Patience, however, is a signal of trust, and trust amplifies your energy. When you hold faith and stay aligned even when results haven't shown up yet, you demonstrate mastery of your vibration. Often, the moment you fully release the need for immediate results, the quantum event unfolds suddenly and beautifully. Time in the quantum realm is fluid, and what feels delayed to you may actually be perfect alignment. Trust that everything is unfolding in the most precise way, and your patience will be rewarded with events that exceed your expectations. The ultimate shift in manipulating energy comes when you stop living as a victim of circumstances and start living as a conscious creator. Victim energy says, "Life is happening to me." Creator energy says, "Life is happening through me." This one shift changes your vibration completely. Victimhood drains energy, lowers frequency, and perpetuates cycles of struggle. Creation, on the other hand, empowers, uplifts, and magnetizes. When you take responsibility for your energy, you reclaim your power. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means recognizing that you always have the ability to shift your vibration, no matter the situation. Life becomes a mirror, reflecting your inner state back to you. When challenges arise, creators don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What is this teaching me? How can I shift my energy to create a better outcome?" By living as a creator, you become a master of energy manipulation, continuously shaping your reality and inviting extraordinary quantum events. This is the path of empowerment, freedom, and conscious evolution. The final step in manipulating energy to create quantum events is to become a living magnet for miracles. This doesn't mean chasing outcomes. It means embodying the vibration that naturally attracts them. When you live in alignment with awareness, gratitude, belief, coherence, and trust, quantum events no longer feel rare. They become your new normal. Miracles are not accidents. They are reflections of a mastered energy field. The universe is infinitely abundant and always ready to deliver, but it responds to the frequency you sustain. By committing to daily practices, meditation, visualization, gratitude, aligned action. You keep your vibration elevated and clear. Over time, your energy field becomes magnetic, pulling opportunities, relationships, and blessings into your life with ease. The more you embody love, joy, and abundance, the more quantum events unfold around you. At this stage, you no longer wonder if manifestation works. You live as proof of it. You become a walking demonstration of universal law, inspiring others and contributing to the collective awakening. This is how you don't just manipulate energy. You master it, and in doing so, you create a life filled with quantum miracles.